And if you do want a bit more education, there is a sale on until tomorrow, end of Q2, end of 30th of June. VTP reduction on the VTP stage 2 swing trading and stage 3 intraday trading. Okay, there's a QR code there or a bit.ly code, or just ping me if you've got questions. All right, talking about interest in price action. Okay, MicroStrategy, or strategy as they call themselves these days. Okay, um, yeah, fascinating chart to look at. Okay, the well, maybe 18 months ago it would have been called Sailor's Savvy. Maybe now it'd be called Sailor's Sand Trap. All right, perhaps. So of course, strategy now. The sailor has well and truly taped his feet to the floor. Okay, when it comes to Bitcoin, and of course, when Bitcoin was surging to new highs, okay, of course, everybody thought he was the Messiah, okay, and he was a genius. As we have seen Bitcoin fall away, well, so we have seen the same in strategy share price as well. And I'm kind of interested in it because here we are, sort of last week, kind of cracking $100, all right, cracking $100 and actually bang down to 80 odd dollars, $83, all right. So what happened, of course, is Saylor, bought billions worth of Bitcoin, and now with the kind of the fall in the Bitcoin price, Strategy's valuation has now fallen below the value of its Bitcoin holdings. All right, so that's pretty significant. All right, that's a pretty major sentiment shift, and market is now looking at more on not so much about how much Bitcoin you own, but how much kind of funding pressure they're under, whether that stock weakness can hold up, all right, and whether selling some of that Bitcoin has to, moves from being a possibility to being a certainty. Okay, so strategy is it's no longer just a Bitcoin momentum trade, all right. It's now a confidence trade, all right. So of course, naturally, people are watching Bitcoin, and we'll look at that in a moment. But this doesn't look terribly happy, does it, as well? And getting beneath big psychological round numbers like $100, that starts to worry people. Now, of course, there will be people who will be thinking, well, this is a great buying opportunity. Perhaps personally, I did on what that chart's showing me at the moment. I personally don't see it, but others will differ. But I'm fascinated to see whether we stay beneath 100. Okay, can it recover from there? All right, or is this a sign of a deeper move south in Bitcoin itself? All right, so fascinating chart there for us to keep an eye on.